What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have the kid aka Valdemar as our yellow Russ spawning on the southwest side of Gorge. Up here in the northeast we have Baldamus Maximus aka Liquid Demu as our purple Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, Holy Roman Empire. HRE. I know I'm a little biased, not towards the player, but towards the Holy Roman Empire. So I hope they take it. Not gonna lie, I kind of want the HRE to win. Everybody has their favorite civs. Everybody has civs that they want to win, want to lose. It's not that I don't want, or it's not that I want Russ to lose. It's just that I want the HRE to win. I'm not always rooting against the Russ, just when they go against the HRE. And Malians, Japanese, Abbasid, what else? That's it. Yeah, just those. Yeah, those are the only civs that I want them to lose against. I want them to beat everybody else. Anyways, standard play coming out of both players already with the 3 scout opener, of course, for our yellow Russ over here for our purple Holy Roman Empire. He did end up going for the double scout opener in order to just slightly counteract the 3 scout opener from the Russ. Of course, every other civilization can't really go for the 3 scout opener since it'll just heavily delay the amount of villagers that they'll be able to get out. Going for 2, not too bad, because you would expect your Russ opponent to be using his town center in order to get 1 scout out at bare minimum, or at maximum, really just getting the 1 scout out, which means you guys will still be tied up in villagers. If your Russ opponent for some reason makes 2 out of the TC, that's a huge misplay, because the remaining scouts should be coming out of the hunting cabin. And as you can see, there's a decent amount of idle time here, and there aren't any. No, there aren't any yet. Okay, so he is going to be pulling 5 villagers over to build the Kremlin. They're almost out of food though. Where are the... Okay, there's a scout coming right now with 2? Yeah, with just 2. Oh, is there another one? Okay, there is another scout coming up. So it's going to be a total of 4 sheep coming back. Or not 4, 6, 8 sheep coming back. Yeah, a total of 8 sheep coming back. So that's at least better than nothing. Actually, 2 sheep would have been better than nothing, because there was already some heavy idle time. Aachen Chapel, of course, will be the landmark of choice for our Holy Roman Empire to go into feudal age. Very standard. Where the hell were you going? Oh, 2 TCs. Ooh, nice. 2 TC play coming out of Liquid Demu. I like it. Instead of going for that very standard fast castle, naked fast castle, he will be going into a 2 TC play. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I really do like that kind of. I'm more of an eco style player anyways, so anything that the players do that's 2-3 TC, I like it. I'm always a huge fan of it. We should be seeing 2 TC play coming out of Valdemar as well. It doesn't really look like he's transitioned over to it, so maybe I'm gonna be completely wrong on that side. It looks like he's just gonna be going more into a fast castle to try to counteract the fast castle of his HRE opponent. Little does he know so far that Liquid Baldy over here is going to be going for a 2 TC play. He's going to scout it out right now though. And once he scouts that it is going to be a second town center, if he goes for that fast castle, it's instead of it being the high trade house, it's going to be with the warrior monk, whatever it's called. I can't think of the name right now. I was doing like so good in my cast up until that part where I just can't remember the name of the landmark. Something monastery? The something. Wow. Okay, guys. All right. I was doing a good job. I think I was doing a pretty good job up until I had a massive brain fart right there. That's a lot of villagers getting pulled right now in order to build that second town center. And it's going to be right on top of the gold. Honestly, those villagers could have easily just stabbed the crap out of the scout. How many villagers? 15 villagers are going to be spamming this up. There's only 5 villagers on food at the moment for our HRE player. It doesn't look like there's actually that many sheep left. Oh, as I say that, more sheep are coming. He's gonna have a total of 5 alive sheep. The first early night comes. Able to pick off 1 villager. Second villager is gonna be going down as well. No third villager though. And a decent amount of damage coming through from both of those town centers. Able to kill off 1 scout. That's it. And severely damaged the early night, taking off 85 health from it, so not too shabby. We are on a 2TC against a single, but it is going to be actually no, it's not going to be a fast castle out of him. He's going to be going for feudal aggression in order to punish the 2TC instead of going for the eco route. Well, not really eco route, instead of going for the tech route, which is going for the fast castle into... I thought by doing that it was gonna like trigger what the name of it was. I have to look this up now. I have to look up what the frickety frick is called. The landmark buildings. Abbey of the Trinity. You see, I was close. Monastery of Warrior Monks. Very similar to Abbey of the Trinity. I think I would have preferred that though, going for Abbey instead of going for feudal aggression, just because he would have been there by now, at least really close to getting into Castle Age. And as soon as he gets into Castle, he already has a decent amount of military out to harass with those early knights, and he would just go into Abbey of the Trinity, grab those warrior monks, and start getting as much as he can. Nice charge coming off on villagers in the woodline, picks off another villager. That's 4 villager kills so far, and a decent amount of idle time. Is he going to be able to come over here as well? How many are here? 7 villagers total. Perfect amount in order to go into the town center. It looked like he wanted to try to commit, but he just couldn't. Not too shabby for our Rust player. I like it. I like what he's doing for the most part. Like I said, I would have preferred cutting production already, cutting military production, and just going into the 2TC, or not 2TC, going into the fast castle to just get the relics. Like, I would have really preferred that instead. But it does look like Valdemar just wants to end the game. He knows that he has a really solid advantage going right now. He knows that he can't really be punished for his aggression. And if for some reason, like, look at all the farms that wow, what's his name, Liquid Demu is going. I didn't want to call him Baldamus. I wanted to call him by his actual other alt name or real name, Benjamin Baker. Yeah, amazing StarCraft 2 player, by the way. The Devil Terran, solid StarCraft 2 player. You know, he wasn't really one of the best Terran players, but he was really fun to watch. I really liked watching his streams. Yeah, he was a solid StarCraft 2 player. Back when he was with EG, the Muslim. And now he's Liquid. Let's check on our Rust player. Not really doing much. Like I said, like I've said multiple times now, I would have preferred the fast castle. He would have already been in castle. He would have potentially already had his veterancies going as well, at least 2 relics, but he wants to end the game. And I really don't like the heavy farm transition that's already been happening for our HRE either. And now it's gonna be going into the Burgrave. Oh, I actually don't know how I feel about that. Well, I like the Burgrave. I really like the Burgrave, considering he has 0 military production. Charge gonna be going through, able to pick off another villager. Charge coming up over here on the villagers that are building the Burgrave. Unable to get a single villager so far. Nice reaction by Liquid Demu, but there are gonna be villagers going down. Not enough garrison space. A total of 8 with more villagers going down. Keep in mind that he does have emergency repairs available in order to try to save his second town center, but 15 villagers dead so far, 16, and that number is just going to keep going and going. Archers moving forward now in order to start picking off some additional villagers. 20 villager kills, 35 villagers for Valdemar, 29 for our Holy Roman Empire player Liquid Demu, with 20 out of 30 of those villagers idle. He does have a decent enough bank up at the moment though in order to start just cranking out units, which he will. It's just going to be nothing but man-at-arms. I think he should have actually went into a couple spears first in order to deal with the amount of early knights that there are, but the second TC does go down. More villagers going down as well. 27, 26. Oh wow, he's already lost half his villager count. 18 villagers idled out of 24. This is huge. This was a huge timing attack for our Russ player. He saw the Burgrave, he saw how many villagers were there, so he just pulled the trigger. He knew he had to go right then and there, or the Burgrave was going to come up and it was going to be potentially massively devastating to him. And now Liquid Demu has 4 man-at-arms out, doing a decent amount of damage to the archers. Most of the early knights have already been picked off, and the villagers have been pulled in order to deal with all of the rams. All 3 rams are dead now. The kid sitting on 39 villagers with 6 military. 4 military, 3 archers, and an early knight, excuse me, and that's it. Where are all these villagers going? Okay, they're going to be going over to the deer. He could cancel the, yeah, he could. No, he doesn't really need wood. He needs to just build up his spear count at this point, in my opinion. He needs to go in, like, he just needs food, wood. That's it. Just crank out as many hardened spears as you possibly can, transition into veteran spears, and just go with junk units. He needs to just go in with junk units. These 4 man-at-arms are going to be able to push off the villagers that are on gold. Militia's being called. Early knights are going to get a nice charge off. Oh, he needs to back off. Liquid Demu is just overstayed by a second, basically a second or 2 right there. As soon as the villagers got pulled, he needed to back off, otherwise that was not going to end well for him. 1 man-at-arms does go down. The second one is very close to going down as well. Valdemar is still in a really solid position. There's not much that Liquid Demu could actually do in order to punish him, considering he's down 24 villagers. He's lost a total of 35 villagers. That's absolutely insane. Like, if he was going to be doing something like that, if Demu was going to be doing something like that, he really needed to throw up additional outposts. Well, he needed to throw up outposts in general, like even 1 or 2. That would have saved another 5 villagers for him. He ended up, he had like 200-300 wood while the raid was going on. So if he made if he made 2 force drop off on the gold, these villagers are gonna be there's already 1 relic picked up, so that's not too bad, I guess. Spring Owned Placement is gonna be getting placed on there. Yeah, if Liquid Demu, instead of making, just delaying 2 of these farms in order to throw up 2 just to throw up 2 outposts, this would have been completely different. Completely different. He would have had a lot more space in order to defend. If he had one on the wood line and another one, actually 2 on the wood line, let's just say, that would have been completely different. This attack over here at the deer, the dead deers. How many villagers are going to be going down? 1 so far, 2, 3, 4 more villagers going down, and Demu cannot afford to be losing villagers like this. He just can't. He's already down by a lot. Demu is barely hanging on there though, just because he is HRE, getting that passive gold. Oh, there's so many more villagers going down. 41 villager kills, 42. Well, come on, give me the 42. Yes, there's the 42nd. This is not looking good whatsoever for Demu. I do give him mass props for staying in the game for as long as he has. He does think that he stands a chance, but when it's this huge of a discrepancy between the villager count, we're looking at 51 to 19. Unless Liquid Demu has like 3 minutes of breathing room, 4 minutes of breathing room where he doesn't get attacked, he doesn't get harassed, nothing happens, he doesn't lose any more villagers, he's able to get a 2nd and 3rd TC up. I really don't see him being able to, or if he's even left alone for, let's say, 5 minutes, gets into Imperial and the Palace of Swabia. Meanwhile, keep that in mind, meanwhile, the Rust does absolutely nothing except, like, he doesn't even tech up. I really don't see how Demu is going to be able to keep this up. I really don't. Demu is going to be pushing out with a handful of men-at-arms, 8 total there. And Valdemar is going to be trying to do this. He's going to charge onto the men-at-arms. He will be able to pick off one for sure. But there's so many weakened ones. 1 for 1, 1 early night for 1 man-at-arms. Of course, this is a lot worse of a trade for Demu because he just doesn't have the economy behind this to replenish as well as he should be able to. I do like that he went for the 2TC play. He just had nothing though. Like, he went so heavy into the eco that he had no military units. He had a 2TC play into Burgrave, and that's what he wanted to do. That's how he thought he was going to be able to hold. He was going to be able to win. And well, I don't even know if the Burgrave was actually part of his plan. It could have been that he just knew he had nothing, so he had to go into the Burgrave. But we do have this attack going on right here. It's completely and utterly one-sided. There's nothing Demu could have done right there in order to make it better for himself. And now the early knights are going to be going into the wood line yet again, going all over the villagers, picking them off, as well as the archers themselves, single target firing whatever they can that's in range. Demu does have 2 relics already, 2 more on their way. 1 relic is fully walled off with fortified palisade walls, so that's going to be a little bit more difficult to get. There's one. Where's the other one? Wololo going off. It is not going to finish. It does look like Demu's going to be able to get his 3rd relic in though. That's going to be a decent amount of passive income, passive gold income, of course. We do have the 2 outposts near the deer. Both of them, I believe, have spring gold emplacements. Yes, they do. 23 villagers for Maximus, or Baldamus Maximus, 8 military. As for Valdemar, aka the Kid, he has 11 early knights going into the high trade house with 7 villagers. He'll be getting his veterancies immediately upon aging up. 14 archers, 11 early knights for our yellow rust player. This has been pretty solid game out of our Russ for sure. He's been playing this very well. I do think that Demu, he had his game plan. He knew exactly what he was gonna do, but he didn't make any adjustments on the fly. He was getting raided. He didn't drop a barracks. He didn't make a spear. He didn't make a single spear. He didn't do anything like that in order to try to minimize the amount of damage that he was taking, which is a huge mistake. Age up finishes for Valdemar, and there is the veterancy for the knights coming through right now. Springald in placement, and look at the amount of damage that's happening. 50 villagers have been killed. 52 more and more will be going down as this game progresses. 2 villager kills so far for Liquid Demu. Marching drills. I was really expecting Liquid Demu to tap out as soon as the kid aged up. There's not much really happening now at the moment, so let's just take a breather. And I'd like to, do a quick shout out to all of you guys, to all the viewers out there, to everybody that's subscribed. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate it so much. Thank you all. When I woke up this morning and I had the emails, well, not this morning, but when I woke up in the morning, I received the email saying that the channel has hit 1,000 subscribers. Every day I was constantly checking the subscriber numbers, and every day I would be getting 15-20 new subscribers. So many people jumping over from my Twitch, from all my other social medias. Like, I was marketing the YouTube as best as I could, with so many different people, so many different other content creators on different platforms. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of you so much for throwing so many, just for watching the videos, for subscribing, for being here day in and day out with me, and putting up with all my crap and all the issues that I've had. Yeah, I've only been doing this for 4 months now, but honestly, I've enjoyed it. I'll keep doing it as long as the game is still here and gets support. Like, I will be here casting games. I know I've cut back a little bit. I was uploading 5 videos a day. Now it's 3 to 5 videos a day, Monday through Friday. And as I mentioned before, the main reason for that is because Saturday, Sundays is a little bit difficult for me. That's when I have a lot of my own real life things that I needed to do. And honestly, I wasn't able to accomplish everything that I needed to do. Make 3 to 5 videos Saturday, Sunday, plus hang out with the family, plus hang out with friends. I do play in tournaments as well, Saturday, Sunday, well, Saturday primarily, for card games. If any of you guys are into card games, let me know too. Like, drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys play, if you guys play any kind of TCGs, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball, Digimon. This is a huge raid right here coming through for our Rust player. He is gonna completely swarm Liquid Demu right now. So many knights. Veterancies have finished up for both of his archers and his knights. They are no longer early knights, they are full-blown knights. Archers are gonna get attacked by the man-at-arms, the HRE man-at-arms. A lot of villagers did go idle, a lot of villagers did go down. 58 villager kills so far for our Rust player. He is forced back though, so that was one hell of a defense. There are 2 outposts here with fortification and springalds, so that is gonna be a massive deterrent to anybody trying to attack. Decent amount of defense. The relics are getting pulled out from the other outposts and they are getting brought back home. Amazing. Does he have enough stone? Not really. That's a lot of idle villagers right there too. I would really like to see him pull like 10 villagers right now and throw them over to stone, just to be just to make sure that he has enough resources to get his emplacements and his fortifications. But yeah, if any of you guys play any TCGs, let me know down in the comments, regardless of what it is: Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball, One Piece, anything like that. So what I do for a living, well, yeah, what I do for a living is actually trading card games. Just so you guys know, I do buy, sell, trade. That's what I do. I participate in tournaments. I'm a huge Magic the Gathering fan, absolutely huge. Changed my life when I started playing, like way too many years ago. But yeah, like I love TCGs. They are so amazing. The communities for a lot of them are pretty good. Flesh and Blood, for instance, absolutely amazing. Love that game. The community for, let's say, a couple of other ones, yeah, not so good. There's some pretty damn toxic communities out there that I just don't like for some TCGs. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys play, if you play, or if you even just connect or collect, not connect. If you connect the dots, connect 4, let me know that as well. But yeah, I'm always interested in seeing what people do outside of the gaming industry, or video gaming industry, I guess. Another massive attack coming through, this time with 5 Rams. Keep in mind, Rams have been nerfed, 70 less health, and they take 20% more damage from melee units. But Demu is on the other side of the map with a huge portion of his man-at-arms. Yes, there are sprinkled emplacements, fortifications on these outposts. Yes, he does have emergency repair available to him as well. But these are relic fortified outposts with sprinkled emplacements. They are going to do a ton of damage. They have already pretty much cleaved through a huge portion of the early knights as well, and they're going to continue to. The first and second outposts are getting dangerously low. One outpost is going to be going down already. What do we have? These man-at-arms still haven't done anything. They've broken through 2 palisade walls. That's it. That's all they've done. They haven't even got into any part of the eco whatsoever for our Yellow Rust player. That's absolutely devastating to Liquid Demu. He couldn't even accomplish, or his men-at-arms couldn't accomplish anything on the other side of the map. They would have been so much better over here. As soon as this attack happened, he should have started bringing them back. He would have been able to defend this a lot easier. And now he's lost, what, another 20 villagers? His gold has ran out in his main. GG gets called. Game goes to our Yellow Rust player, the kid, aka Valdemar. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.